Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another painting video. I'd like to start off by apologizing for the autofocus. It's quite unfortunate. It decided to focus on my face for about 3/4 of the video, whenever that's obviously not the important thing here. Today, I decided that I wanted to try an autumn scene, a fall scene, mainly just because I haven't done one of those in a while, so I figured I'd try it. These clouds, I don't know how I used to do clouds. I used to be able to do them like, I don't know, like a lot better. I think these still turned out good. They look a lot better like in person. I guess they turned out fine here. Yeah, this was a sketch that I had done in my sketchbook over the weekend. I like to just mess around and just sketch some stuff, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. I want to do an autumn painting, so might as well do it. We're doing a barn. I'm sure you saw that in the thing. Also, I didn't really know. Like, I was like, oh, I could have done like dead grass. But I was like, no, I want green grass. Green grass. I put that brown down there just so it has like a little bit of a different tone underneath the grass. Here we are scraping in our barn. Turned out really good, I think. Like, a lot better than I thought it would. Happy to say that I'm finally getting the hang of buildings. It's just one of those things we just have to keep practicing. The scale is kind of off, I'm sure, but it's fine. Putting in some fences that start way at the back of the barn and then make their way up the front. I slapped in a bunch of those little bushes. I'm gonna go and clean them up in a bit. They're a little bit much. Yeah, it's going for a classic red barn here. I don't know what I was expecting. I was like looking at my palette. I was like, oh, what kind of colors do I want to mix up here? I was like, oh, I wonder what midnight black and titanium white will make. And who would have thought it makes gray? If I was smarter, I would have just realized that, but it's fine. Putting in some shadows here underneath the roof, and then putting in the windows, and put in the big door here in a second, and the little door as well. You can't really see it too well here, probably because it's all out of focus. That will be fixed momentarily, but I put in like vertical slats, so yeah. These paths, I'm slowly getting the hang of doing these paths, but man, I think that's what took probably the longest time in this painting. Also, the liquid white was starting to dry up on the bottom of the canvas at this point. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know. The path turns out looking pretty good in the end. Yeah, I'm not super, I don't know, you have to let me know what you guys think. I think that the highlights look good on the roof, and they look even better in person once we get everything else in, and they have the similar highlights. But just the gray roof is kind of nice. I don't know. Putting in this tree now. I put those like black lines in. I'm gonna go in and kind of make them look a little bit better. Those are supposed to be like tracks, like tire tracks or whatever on the path. This tree was a lot of fun. This is probably the most detailed tree that I've done. And, yeah, here I'm putting in the highlights on it. It's really hard to tell because it's so blurry, but it's about to get fixed, don't worry. Putting in more fences, just like that fenced in area. I probably should have put like a door or a gate somewhere, like either a door on the barn or a gate in the fence so you could get to that little pasture, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I was experimenting with, here now it's clear. You can see stuff a little bit better. I was experimenting with putting different colors underneath the grass just to see. I had to take a little break there. It was about 3 hours in that first little segment, so I took a little break, got some food, stepped back, looked at the painting. I was like, oh, it needs some more color, so I'm putting in some bushes here. They're the same colors as the trees all the way back there. I think I could have done a couple more layers of trees in the back, just like a little bit more to add some more depth to it. And I probably could have added some more bushes in, but I think it still turned out really good. I didn't use that many brushes for this too. I was pretty pleased. There's also like that little bottom right, like it turned out a lot better than I thought it was. I don't know what I even did with the brush, but it's making some pretty cool stuff. Of course, whenever it starts picking up the white, you get this kind of bland green, but it's fine. Yeah, here I'm kind of trying to figure out making these look a little bit muddier. A little more like they're part of the path. Adding some up there. Looks pretty good, I think. Trying to bring the... Yeah, this brush is kind of weird. All my others are like the Bob Ross branded natural brushes. The other one was not. I don't even know where it came from. That one that I'm using right now. Turned out really good, I think. We're about to get the final picture. Here we go. Signing it. Very nice. Look at that. I didn't want to... I've never really done a big tree like that that's full of leaves before, so I was kind of like... I was concerned about doing something like that, but I was like, you know what? It's fall. I'll just put some yellow leaves on there, and it'll be fine. But... yeah, that's the painting. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy painting, and God bless.